You have no work. You have people looking at you, waiting for direction, and you have no idea where to go. My name is Jose Moreno. On this podcast, we discuss current and future trends in the electrical industry. Welcome to the life of an electrical contractor. Hey guys, welcome to the life of an electrical contractor. In this podcast, we discuss real life experiences in the electrical construction industry, as well as my life, right? Welcome to the life of an electrical contractor. All right, so coming to today's December 5th. There's probably about 3.5 weeks left in this year. What I actually wanted to talk to you about is what are you going to do with these next 3 weeks? And perhaps forget about the next 3 to 4 weeks really that's left. Let's focus on what you're going to do this week. I know a lot of things are running through your mind. A lot of things are running through my mind, right? One is, man, where the fuck did the whole year go, right? Two is, man, did I hit the goals I actually set out to do, right? 3 is, maybe there's something else I need to do. 4 could be, I didn't hit any of the goals, right? I'm a failure and all these other things, right? 5 could be like, I'm just not going to look at anything because if I don't look at it, at least I'm not going to feel any of it, right? Or I don't want to take the time to take a look at what I've done this year, right? And listen, all those are, they're viable options, right? They're real life choices. And what I'm coming to you to share with you today was, or at least my intention to share with you in this episode today is that is that going to work? You know, whatever it is you choose to do, is it going to work? And who knows, right? Who knows, is it going to work, right? And that's what I wanted to bring some emphasis on. We all are constantly trying to pick that thing that's going to work. And you know what? We don't always know. And right now, with 4 weeks left in the year, 3.5, 4 weeks, whatever it is, right? You may be feeling the angst of like, oh man, I didn't hit all my goals. Let me hit them all right now. And I'm sorry to tell you, but they're not going to happen. You know, there's a reason why a year has 52 weeks. And now all of a sudden there's only 3.5 to 4 weeks left. And you are under the impression that you're going to hit all the goals that you originally set up on January 1st. And if you remember, I spoke about this I know the last episode I did was probably about a month and a half ago. Obviously had a lot of stuff going on. But you know, I made that episode on how to finish the year. And I want to say it might have been early November, maybe late October, I mentioned that. And it was about how to set up 2023. See, I started working on 2023 in probably in September, October. And I'm not telling you I have it all together, and I'm not telling you I have it all set up, ready to roll. I have a lot of things that I've written out. I have a lot of to-dos that I have to go around it. But I've been working on it. And you know what? Speaking to my coach about 2 weeks ago, one of the things we actually discussed or broke down is, yes, in my life, there are things, in my business, there are things that we didn't accomplish this year. There are things that we set out for and we didn't hit. Guess what? I'm probably not going to hit them in the next 3 weeks because some of them are very large. And I can't necessarily just rush through it. I have to have certain plans around it, and I have to try, and I have to give it time. That's the other part. I have to actually give it time. So my intention right now with this episode is to try to bring these things to the forefront, because perhaps you're thinking about it and perhaps you're not. And if you're thinking about it, I want to tell you is, hey, listen, it's okay if you didn't hit the freaking goal. It's okay that you didn't do that thing you wanted to accomplish this year. How about we now break that down to, okay, what did we do? If you did do some stuff, jot those things down, right? Write them down. Oh, look, I did this, I did this, I did this. Guess what? You've actually prepared for it. So don't throw the goal away. Maybe you just need to re-envision it or re-list it or recreate it for 2023 and use these 3 to 4 weeks to create something, some type of steps. Not 100 steps, maybe just 3, maybe 10 steps max, but 3 probably should be the place you want to start with, because there are steps that you can actually do. That's if you're actually looking at this thing. If you're, and I'm going to talk to you, to the guy out there that's not looking at it, okay? Because I've been that guy too, and I am that guy with certain things here as well. And I have to actually look at this goal like, oh man, I put that goal there, and you know what? It's a little scary, it's a little uncomfortable, and you know what? Who gives a fuck? I'm just not going to look at it because I'm hitting all these other goals, and oh look, I'm looking at this one and I'm hitting this one, but I'm not going to look at that one. But that one is irking me because if I set up for it, that means it's important for me, right? If I thought about it, if I wrote it down, and if I took the time to actually list it, it's important to me. And now what I'm talking to you, what I'm trying to share with you is that I'm taking the time to look at that as well. Because it's not a means, first of all, it gives me the opportunity to look at it. Do I really want it? Because maybe I really didn't want it. Because if you want something, you go after it. You truly go after it. And sometimes when you don't want something, or you're just kind of dabbling, right? Or you're not really serious about it, you may want it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You still may want it, because there's the things that I'm talking about I want, but maybe I wasn't very serious or committed to it this year. And I get to ask myself the question again: do I really want this? Because if I do, I need to create steps that I can take to achieve this. Now, again, I'm sharing this stuff with you because there's 3 to 4 weeks left in this year. A lot of people have checked out already. A lot of people are like, fucking year's over, done, right? And perhaps the year is over, okay? Perhaps the year is over. And 2023 is probably 26 days away, right? But what are you waiting for? Are you going to wait for January 1 to like, oh, now I'm ready to set up this plan? Take the time today to write it. Take the time to look at it and see. That's what I'm doing. And I'm not just doing it for myself, because if you're watching this, you probably are in charge, or you have a group, or you have a team that is looking at you and wondering, where is this motherfucker taking us? Because we're following this guy. Where is this guy taking us? You know, it's maybe the time now is to also share with them. Not just about where you are looking to take these people to, or you are looking to build, but more importantly, hey, person A, person B, person C. What are you looking to do? What are you looking to establish? Do you have any goals? See, because if you're leading a team, it's not just about your goals. It's about the combined. It's about the combined effort, and everybody has goals in all different areas in their lives. And guess what? Sometimes these people feel like they're just hitting your goals. And what if you can empower them by helping them hit their goals? By them hitting their goals, they're like, oh shit, this is fucking fun. Let me help this company hit some of their goals. See, what man, 2023 was what it's going to bring. It's going to bring some real fucking scary shit, man. Some real scary shit that a lot of you guys probably haven't seen. And even myself, as I'm pumping myself up for 2023, as I'm setting myself up for 2023, there are times where all of a sudden I start to get scared, because it's like, holy shit, it is going to fucking hit the fan. But then I remember, I'm planning, I'm setting things up, I'm preparing. I'm not just planning, because you got to be careful if you just become a planner, because you're just constantly planning, not doing anything. I'm preparing. I am in the gym working out. I am in the lab working out. I am working this plan. I am setting things up and getting them ready to roll. Now, I'm not really giving you too many details on how to do it because I want you to think. See, I gave you some framework, right? Take the goal that perhaps you hit, review it, reflect on it, see what worked, see what didn't work, see what you can take that, apply it to a new goal. And then at the same time, also look at the goals that you didn't hit, right? Or the goals that you perhaps stopped looking at. Get refocused. Do I really want this or not? And if I do, bring those same techniques. Okay, how did I do this one? Oh, can I do this? Can I do that? So that's my take on what to do in these next 3 to 4 weeks. See, and if you don't do it and you keep watching videos like this and you're scrolling through YouTube looking for an answer, it's going to be fucking January 1st and you haven't done shit. And who knows, it may be the day where all of a sudden the shit hits the fan, the market falls apart, and now you have nobody calling you. You have no work. You have people looking at you, waiting for direction, and you have no idea where to go. Take the time now. Take the time now, not just for yourself, but take the time now to speak to your team. Your higher level executive team, management team, and then all the way down. Because it's going to take everybody on your team. And if you're a one-man team, if you're a one-man shop, listen, you're wearing many hats, because I know I wear many hats in my team. So even if you're a one-man team, you have many hats. And out of those many hats, you're going to have to, okay, what does this hat do? Okay, what does he have to get better at? What did he do that worked? What didn't work? What does this hat do? And like that, you're going to have to go. But it's not just you in this thing. Okay, what we're about to enter, you are going to have to be clear on what a team means. And the reason why is because when shit hits the fan, everybody blames each other. Everyone blames each other. Everyone starts to fucking point the finger. Oh, it was his fault. Oh, it was her fault. Oh, she didn't do this. Oh, she didn't do that. That's not gonna fucking help. What's gonna help is understanding that you may not have everything together right now, but you are clear on what you set out to do. You're going to say, fuck, I didn't hit this because of this. You're gonna take ownership, right? At the same time, you're gonna be constantly reflecting and reviewing what your goal and your actionable steps, because 2023 is coming regardless whether you want it or not. 2022 could have been an outbreak year for you. Could have been amazing. 2021 was amazing. 2020, whatever you call it, they were all amazing. Who cares, man? Guess what? Nobody gives a fuck anymore. 2023 it's in 26 days. Now is who is going to show up in 26 days? What plan are you going to execute? Or what plan are you ready to execute on January 1st? What plan does your team know to execute on January 1st? Because if you're the only one that knows the plan, then dude, you're in deep shit. And believe me, I'm telling you that from my own experience. I'm not telling you that to sugarcoat it. I'm not telling you that because I want to scare you. I'm telling you that because when I don't share my plans, when I don't share my stuff with my team, guess what happens? In my eyes, they fuck up. And when they fuck up, it's like, dude, why'd you fuck up? And it's like, dude, I can't read your fucking mind. And when they tell me that, it's like, oh my God, it's like I feel like fucking ripping my stomach open. Because it's like, you're right. You can't read my fucking mind. But why not, right? Why can't you read my mind? And it's like, no, I gotta fucking tell them. I have to share with them. And you're not gonna be able to share anything with anybody unless you're taking the time to do it. So I know I came at you very hard on this one, because what I'm telling you is what I tell myself. This is what I've been working on. Yes, I want to do I have a big deal that I can close this year, but you know what? I'm still going to work on it. I'm still going to do it. But at the same time, I do have to double down on this preparation that I set up 2 months ago. Okay? I got to get clear on what exactly we're looking to do. And not only that, I have to make sure I'm communicating this with my team so that they can at least have some idea. And then they need to create their own goals as well. Because it ain't just your goals that matter. Yeah, they matter to you, But if you're part of a team and you're growing something, and you're looking to do something that's real, that's real and tangible, you're making it, you want to bring it to life, it ain't going to just be you, man. And believe me, again, that's another one that I've been guilty as charged, trying to do things on my own all the time, and I fuck it up. And then right away, I start blaming people. And when the reality is, we got to do this as a team. And guess what? Your team is not, they're not you. So there are things that they're going to do different than you. And one is you have to either communicate what you're looking to see, create an opportunity for them to be able to step forward and have some of their own, bring their brains to it, right? Bring their seasoning to the table, right? Bring their seasoning to the kitchen so that you can make a combined effort. Because what's going to be needed next year truly is a word called team. It will be truly needed. So again, what are you going to do? Sit down in your office, in your lab, and wherever it is. You're going to review what you set out to accomplish this year. And if you did, if you hit it, wonderful. Write the wins. Write what worked to get you to those wins. Now keep reviewing, because I'm sure there's things that perhaps you didn't hit. Take those things that you didn't hit and now ask yourself, do I really want this? Did I really want it? Maybe you didn't give it enough attention. And once again, write down things on it as well. How can I take things I worked on this one and put them to use on this one? Because like I reminded you, unless you're looking at what you set to, unless you're looking at where you're going, how do you know you're going to be there? How do you know you arrived? How do you know anything unless you're taking the time to look at it? So these are simple, actionable steps that require simple, sometimes difficult though, and difficult because we don't want to look at where we didn't do, right? But it's simple, right? I think they call it, they're difficult but simple. It's easy. I think it's easy, but it's not simple or something like that, or it's simple but not easy. I forget what it is. You can follow along with what I'm saying, right? But again, these are the things that 25, 26 days, whatever it is that I said that we're left in the year. These are things that you have an opportunity to create the best year of your life next year. Because as much as I keep saying that the shit's gonna hit the fan next year, guess what? If it doesn't, great. You're still prepared for it. You're going to fucking execute and you're going to accomplish great things. If the shit hits the fan, great. You're still prepared for it. And you still have the opportunity to create greatness. But the one thing that's for sure that's going to happen is that 2023 is going to come. And now the question is, who the fuck is going to show up on January 1st? All right? As always, thank you for listening. If any of this info you find valuable, hit that subscribe button. And always remember that somebody that you know may need to hear this. So share it with them. Feel free to comment below. And as always, catch you on the next one, guys.